Hey guys, here Martin Geek. In this video, I want to share with you guys my hands-on look of a Bluetooth speaker that was sent to me by Pacuwi Tech. They sent me these speakers just to try them out. If I like them, make a video. If I don't like them, I don't have to make a video at all. But I did like them because they have a couple features that I haven't seen in a lot of speakers. These speakers go for about $42 or $43 on Amazon. We got red on black, we got blue on black, and we got black on black. I think there's no white on black. I think it's only 3 colors only. And of course, here in the box, let's show you guys what's in the box. I didn't bother putting them in the box because like you see here, the box is very simple, very generic. There's not even the branding of the speakers are not even on the box. So what the hell, you know? So here it's very simple. All you got in here is of course the plastic covering the speakers. Here you got a couple cables. You got a 3.5 cable. You connect the cable there. You could connect this to a smartphone or to an MP3 player. You can use it as speakers for your smartphone or MP3 player. And you also have a USB cable, a normal size USB cable, and with a micro USB size. And here, why? Because you could also use these speakers as a power bank. You could use these speakers to charge your smartphone. These speakers have a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, like you see there. It has a 3.5 volts. So these are Bluetooth speakers with power bank, which lets you charge your smartphone or an MP3 player chargeable via micro USB, charging both 5 volts. It has here in the front 2 speakers, 40 millimeter each. I think it's 3 watts per speakers. Here in the back, it has a little subwoofer there. I think you can see it through the grill there. It has a little subwoofer and it gives the sound a little bit more oomph, especially when you're listening to like music with bass, and even voice sounds very good when you're listening here on these speakers. On the top, all you got is the back button, front button. If you press and hold, it volumes up. If you press and hold over here, it goes volume down. Pause and play, simple, just like that. You can also use these smart speakers to receive calls as well. So if you, for example, you're listening to music, you get the call, it's going to sound right here. You press the play button and you answer the call. It works perfectly good. You can listen to the person perfectly clear. I used it a couple times and I didn't have no complaints whatsoever on that. So here on this side right here, you have the 3.5 millimeter cable port there, which you're going to use to, for example, use as a speaker. If you want to use this as a speaker connected to a micro a MP3 player, you can use that. Here you have the USB port to charge your smartphone, the on and off switch. You can also connect or put in a micro SD card with MP3 music in it. It only works with MP3 music in it, and you could play it from there and use these controls to go through the music, which works perfectly good. And here, of course, you're going to use it to charge the speakers. If you need, of course, you're gonna need to charge the speakers, so you're gonna do it through there. Other than that, one thing, let me show you guys that you can actually charge your smartphone. I'm gonna test it with Galaxy Note 5 here. You could choose here, let's go and plug it there. You could choose to charge your smartphone with the speakers off. You don't have to actually turn it on. Look at that. Automatically, when you plug in the speaker to your smartphone or the smartphone to the speaker, it's going to start charging your smartphone right away. Here, like you see here, you're going to see some lights telling you that the smartphone is charging. Is going to show you the battery level of this power bank right here. So it has 4 lines. Each line is 25%. So right now it's at 100%. Or it should be a little bit over 75%. And that's it. So when you turn it on, it's still gonna work.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
It's like, see there, the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
There you go. So you got an Asian girl telling you that the Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Bluetooth device is connected. Once it successfully connects, you can see there the blue light turning, staying on lit. That means that it has a good connection. And right here, you can you can, for example, listen to music and be charging your phone at the same time. So if I do that, so still charging my phone and listen to music. And of course, here, let's see, let's go unplug it. There. Here, another cool feature that this thing has is that this M right here, it lets you change modes, and it lets you change from Bluetooth speaker to radio. Yes, it goes to radio mode. A feature that I've never seen I can't remember seeing a radio mode on another speaker at all. And you don't really need to connect any antenna whatsoever. And I don't really see any antenna here, but it works. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and press it.
The radio mode up.
Radio mode. There you go.
923thefox.com. Listen anytime.
So like you see there,
The Fox.
it works. It works perfectly good. Go through there.
For each other.
Look at that.
Master.com and the Don Haskins Center
That's
box
insane.
office. Be listening
here.
for how you can meet Cage the Elephant at an
Volume
exclusive
down.
interactive event the day of the show. Cage
Volume
the
down. Insane. The first time you turn this speaker on and you turn the radio mode on, you're gonna have to scan your radio stations. To scan your radio station, you're gonna press and hold the play button, and it's gonna go through all the radio stations near you, and it's gonna program it to the buttons, to the back and forward buttons. That way you could change stations just like that. You press and hold. Let's see if it does it. There you go. So like you see there, it's going through all the channels, all the radios near me, and it's programming the speaker to the radio stations. That's very good. You don't need an actual MP3 player or a smartphone to actually use these speakers. Kind of cool. So if you move to another location, you would have to, every time you move to a different location, you would have to press and hold. It will scan the channels, radio stations near you, and that's it.
The struggle is real.
It's incredible. Sounds very good. And of course, the quality is going to depend on the radio station, of course. Here, click there, and it changes back to the radio, to the Bluetooth device. So here's go.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
And that's it. Just like that. So let's go ahead here, for example. Podcast sounds very good.
Cool. That was your word. Not
This is the podcast right here. Sounds perfectly good.
Wait, just to be clear. Speaking of excrement, Doug Hofstadter, the Pulitzer Prize winning.
Yeah.
You go pause right there. Music sounds perfectly good as well. Here. And of course, the bass here in the back, it does helps out on the quality of the sound as well. Now, one negative that I have to say about the speakers is that the volume button, when you press the volume button and you leave it pressed, there's never a long tone or a beep or something that lets you know that the speaker have reached its max volume. You never get any sign whatsoever. So that's negative I would have to say there. Another negative that I would have to say is that battery life, I've been getting around 8 to 10 hours of battery life, which is pretty decent. Of course, if you use the power bank, you're not gonna get 8 hours of battery life. You're gonna get a lot less of battery life because you're using the battery of the speakers. Other than that, I'd say it sounds very good. I don't have no complaints whatsoever when it comes to the sound. Here I can go ahead down the volume. Sounds very good. When you put something behind it, the bass bounces from the wall or anything behind it, and you can actually make it sound a lot better as well. I don't know if you can notice it. Okay. Yeah, press it another song. pretty good. And of course, radio station.
Motor.
On benefits and risks.
People who can afford a
Awesome.
LASIK procedure sure are lucky. Imagine
And of
being
course-
less dependent on
Turn it off right there and you're done with the speakers. So that's it, guys. I just want to share my thoughts about these speakers, give you a hands-on look of these speakers. On there, of course, I'm going to leave a link in my description. That way you could read a little bit more into them. For me, it sounds very good. It's very well constructed. Here in the bottom, it has plastic, is like a rubber. I don't know if you can see in the here, but this right here is rubbers. That way, if you put it in a specific surface, it won't slip at all. Very cool that it has radio station. That's a feature that I was not expecting. It doesn't even say anywhere except the manual only says that it has a radio station there. Other than that, very cool speakers. I'm going to leave a link in my description. That way you go ahead and read a little bit into it, and you can see the other colors available as well. So guys, that's it. Just wanted to share my I would say it's my review or something like that. But like I said, these speakers were sent to me by Pacuwi Tech, so I can try them out. If I can make a video for you guys so you guys can see how cool they are and what features I like about the speakers. And I think they're pretty decent for the price. You're getting a radio station, you're getting the Bluetooth speaker, you're getting the power bank, which lets you charge your smartphone, and of course you have a line here to use it as a speaker for your MP3 player. And over here, of course, you also have micro SD slot. That way you could put in a micro SD card with MP3 music and listen to your music like that using these controls here as well. So guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. This was a hands-on look of the Pacuwi Bluetooth speakers with power bank and radio. Till next time, guys.